Have you ever had a situation where you need to do something around your house and you need a particular tool or an item that'll help you do that? And then you go to that catch-all drawer, your kitchen junk drawer. Everybody has one of those, right? Wherever you keep your collection of stuff, and you kind of have to jerk the drawer to get it open. And you get it open and you look in there, and it's such a jumble, and it's so cluttered and disorganized and full that there's no hope that you could find the thing that you need. And ultimately you just force the door shut again and you just forget about whatever it is you were trying to do. Or maybe you have a particular thing that you're craving for supper, something that you really want to make, and you think you have the ingredients. You go to your fridge and you open it up and you find out that you actually only have, like 3 of the ingredients you need for whatever it is, and one of them expired last week. Does this happen to anybody else but me? And so you just close the fridge and you go get something else. You go out to eat or whatever. We're going to be talking about simplifying this week in continuing the theme that I started last week when I was talking about my complicated workout routines and how that did not work out very well for me in the past. But first, I want to introduce myself. For those of you who don't know me, I am Alex Strauss. I am the author of a little book called The Mindful Walker, and I am the creator of themindfulwalker.com. And that's just a space here on the interwebs where we're dedicated to helping busy people live happier and healthier and ultimately more peaceful lives through a little practice that we call mindful walking. You can find out more about that over at themindfulwalker.com. But this week we're talking about simplifying. And some of you have seen some information that I've put out over the last few days about a workshop that I'm running next week that I'm calling, let me get this right, Clean Out, Clear Up, Pare Down, Declutter, and Simplify for Fall. How's that for a complex title? For a simplification workshop. And I wanted to just touch base with you quick, tell you a little bit more about that, and also tell you about why it's important and how it relates to my mission and the things that I typically talk about, because this is a little bit outside of the area that I'm normally talking about here. So first of all, it's a 5-day workshop. It's completely free. It's open to everybody, and it includes, you'll get a daily little assignment from me in an email, and then I'll be on Facebook Live every day to delve into that assignment a little bit more deeply and to answer questions, to talk about it. There's a private Facebook group as well, and I'm really hoping that it'll be a good time and a productive time for anybody who wants to join. So if that is of interest to you, click the link above or below after you watch this video, and you can get more information about it, and I hope you'll consider joining us. Now, why a workshop about simplifying? Oh, and I should tell you that we're going to look at 5 areas of our lives, okay, to simplify. We're going to talk about our space, certainly. We're going to talk about our schedules, our finances, our diet, and also simplifying our self-care, and that includes our fitness routines as well. And now understand that I'm under no illusion that we're going to be able to completely declutter and clear out and simplify and pare down your life in 1 week together. It's just not possible. So the idea here is to just kind of give you a little jump start and get you thinking about simplifying and clearing out and paring down in some of these areas. And why? Well, the reason is when our lives are overly complicated, okay, and we have to expend a lot of mental energy and anxiety and worry in certain areas of our lives, and even there is a cost to having clutter even in your space, and we're going to talk about that as well, but I don't want to get into that right now. That's for next week. But when you are expending your mental energy in these areas, it is much more difficult to hear that voice of inner wisdom that I'm always talking about, to hear mind speaking to you, to connect with universal divine intelligence that I've talked to you about many times. We all have this inner compass. We have an ability to connect to a deeper intelligence than what we have on the surface here. And we can use that in our lives in wonderful ways. But when our lives are overly complex and we're not able to hear that voice, there is a real cost to that. And it's a cost in terms of difficulty making decisions, challenges in relationships. It's harder to engage in truly creative thinking. It's more difficult to come up with fresh solutions to problems that are confronting us in our lives. All of that is part of the cost of having too much complexity and too much, a lack of simplicity in our lives. And so that is my reason for next week's workshop. That's how it connects to the broader picture. And so I really want you to understand, if any of this resonates for you and you're interested in this, that this is not just another kind of, clean up your house workshop, that we're actually going for something bigger and deeper and ultimately more important here. So if any of this sounds good to you, love to have you join us. Click the link and get more information and sign up, because it starts next Monday morning, September the 4th. And yes, it is Labor Day. If you have plans, you can join us on Tuesday and you'll get the full week's worth of information at the end of the week on Friday. So even if you have to miss some, that's okay. All right, until next time, my friends, happy trails to you. Have a wonderful week and I'll see you later. Bye.